Greetings, math fans. All right, so we're going to do something a little bit different today. Yesterday, you were actually given the y-intercept and the slope, and you were able to come up with your equation. Okay, that's actually pretty easy, right? Because that's what an equation in slope-intercept form is you've got the slope and you get the y-intercept. That's really easy. Now it's not going to be quite as friendly. Okay, what we're going to do today is you're going to be given a point, and not necessarily the y-intercept. So you're going to be given a point and a slope. Okay, and you have to write your equation. Now we're going to learn two forms. We actually already know one form. We already know slope-intercept form. Which of course is just y equals mx plus b. And then we're also going to learn today something called point slope form, which is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Okay, it's really not too difficult. And basically, that x1 and that y1, that is a coordinate. That's your point that's given. Okay? And the y and the x are always going to be in there. So these are really your variables right here. And then, of course, m you're going to be given. That's going to be your slope. So that's why they call it point slope form, because you're given a point and you're given a slope. Okay, so let's start out with a nice little friendly equation. But before I even get started, this is the first step you're going to do. Is you're going to put it in point slope form, and this is the second step you're going to do to put it in slope intercept form. Okay, but it's always in that order, given a point and a slope. Okay, it's really, really important. Okay, so let's start out with an example here. If I tell you m is equal to 3 and it passes through point 4, -1. All right. So it's actually very easy. It's y. Well, first of all, this is y or x1, and this is y1. Okay. So literally, in fact, I'll put this in red because it's always going to be this way. It's y minus. And then let's put our value in here. So it's a -1 equals the slope times x minus, and then we put our value of x there, 4. So of course we simplify this. We get y plus 1 equals 3 times x minus 4. Actually, this is it, math fans. This is point slope form. Just that y plus 1 equals 3 times x minus 4. Okay, it's really easy. The only thing I simplified here was just that double negative. Okay, but that is point slope form. Slope intercept form is just solve for y. So I'm going to subtract, well, actually, before I even do that, I have y plus 1. I'm going to distribute. So 3x minus 12, and then subtract 1 from both sides. So y equals 3x minus 13. Okay? That's pretty easy. But just remember, it's y minus whatever the value is, and x minus whatever that value is. Okay? So here's the next one. M is equal to, let's see, -3/2. And it passes through the point -6, 2. So again, this is your x1, and this is your y1. So first of all, its point slope form is going to be y minus 2 equals the slope, -3/2, times x minus x1. So x minus a negative 6. Okay? Now again, before you finish it up here, it's y minus 2 equals negative 3 halves times x plus 6. We're done with that. If I ask you for point slope form, that's it, math fans. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to distribute that. So to put it in slope-intercept form, y minus 2 equals negative 3 halves x plus, and if you want to do this a little bit on the side because it's a fraction, negative 3 halves times 6 over 1. So it's a 1 and a 3. Okay, so that's equal to negative 9. So let's get rid of that plus. It's minus 9. Okay, and then I'm going to add 2 to both sides. So y equals negative 3 halves x minus 7. And that's slope-intercept form. Okay? It's really pretty easy. I just want to do a few more examples with you because, at least you have something that you can practice a little bit, and it's not that bad. Your slope is negative 1/3, and it passes through the point 6 comma negative 5. All right, so let's plug it in, right? That's your x1, that's your y1. So it's point slope is going to be y minus a negative 5 equals m, which is negative 1/3, times x minus x1, or x minus 6. Change that to plus. So it's y plus 5 equals negative 1/3 times x minus 6. There you go. That's point slope form, math fans. Okay, and then of course slope-intercept form, solve for y. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to distribute that. So it's negative 1/3 x, and then it's negative 1/3 times negative 6 over 1. So that's a 1 and a negative 2. So what you get is negative 1 times negative 2, which is plus 2. Solve for y. Subtract 5. And you get y equals negative 1/3 x minus 3. Okay? Right? It's not bad. It's pretty easy. Okay? Two more examples, and then we're done. The slope is negative 1. Pass through the point negative 6 comma negative 2. Okay, and guys, again, the point slope form is like really the easiest form you could possibly put it in. It's given a point, given a slope, you put it in point slope form. Okay, I guess the only thing that maybe is a little weird is you got to remember the subtraction. That's all. So it's going to be y minus a negative 2 equals negative 1 times x minus a negative 6. So we simplify this. That's plus. So it's y plus 2 equals negative 1 times x plus 6. There you go. That's point slope form. And then slope-intercept form is distribute first. Y plus 2 equals negative 1 x. And sometimes, right, I mean, hopefully you guys know you don't put the negative 1 there, right? We just say negative x minus 6. Okay, and then we're going to subtract 2 from both sides. So you get y equals negative x minus 8. Okay, right, this is pretty easy stuff, math fans. You guys better know this stuff. It's really, really easy. Okay, last example. Your slope is negative 9/5, and it passes through the point negative 10 comma 4. Okay, so let's put it in there. Y minus 4 equals m times x minus a negative 10. So y minus 4 equals negative 9/5 times x plus 10. Oh, there we go. Done with point slope form. That's easy schmeezy. And then, of course, distribute. to put it in slope-intercept form. So y minus 4 equals that. This one's always easy. Multiplying this one is always easy because it's just negative 9/5 times x, right? The only little tough one is negative 9/5 times 10 over 1. Okay? I mean, you can use your calculator for this too. You guys should be able to do well with fractions. That's a 1, that's a 2. So you get minus 18. And then your last step is to add 4. So y equals negative 9/5 x minus 14. Okay, so that is slope-intercept, and this guy right here was your point slope form. All right, that's it, math fans. Hopefully you guys got enough examples here, enough practice. It's really pretty easy, but you definitely have to know your point slope form and slope-intercept form. All right, have a good day, math fans. Goodbye.